Happy National Batman Day 2022, everyone. Batman Day is a very exciting time for me as a Batman fan. Like many of you out there, we're going to probably do some different things to celebrate the character of the Dark Knight, the Caped Crusader, Batman. Today I wanted to share my top 10 favorite Batsuits, ranging from the comics, cartoons, video games, and live action film. It was hard to narrow down to just 10, but I'm going to go ahead and share them. Be sure to check out other Batman related content on both my YouTube channels. And before I continue, feel free to share your top 10 favorite Batsuits or your favorite Batsuit down in the comments below. Let's share our Bat love, everyone. Here we go. Starting the list at number 10 for me, my favorite is the Batman Incorporated suit. I love this run in the early 2010s from Grant Morrison. You know, Bruce Wayne setting up Batman Incorporated, kind of going global, but I love the suit because it's like a mixture of like the 89 suit, 1990 suit with a bit of Jim Lee. Love the short ears, but what I love most of all is them bringing back the yellow emblem. I love the yellow emblem. I grew up with the yellow emblem. I kind of miss it, but I like how kind of realistic they made it look with like kind of the short-eared Batman. He wasn't the long-eared Neil Adams Batman or even the Batman of the 90s. Overall, it's a pretty cool suit with a nice belt, and it made a great skin for the Arkham City and Arkham Knight video games. After that, at number 9 is Batman Beyond. Of course, this is worn by Bruce Wayne in the show Batman Beyond and Terry McGinnis, and this suit is just cool. It takes a while to get used to like the fully covered face, you know, with the mask, because you always see his mouth. His mouth moves. It's kind of like a weird suit. It's almost very Spider-Man-like in many ways, or Spider-Man 2099. But I love it. I love how he can glide. There's no cape, but there's wings. The long ears, the red bat, kind of resembling the Batwoman kind of logo. It's a cool suit that has different gadgets, listening devices. You can like stick on stuff. You can claw through stuff, fight batarangs that come out of a suit and throw. It's a futuristic suit that has many capabilities. After that, at number 8 is the Sonar suit from Batman Forever. Val Kilmer is one of my favorite Batmans. I think he's underrated. And while I love the Panther suit, I'm not a fan of the nipples on any Bat suit. But the Sonar suit is kind of cool. He has the large Bat logo. It's more like metallic silver instead of black. And of course, the eyes. It would have been perfect if they gave him the white eye lens like in Dark Knight or BVS, but overall, this is a cool looking suit. Very tactical, very flashy. Is it a bit dated? Yes, but I love it. I love the way it looks in Batman Forever. And it's a shame that we did not get to see that version of the suit as a regular suit for the next film. After that, at number 7 is the Robert Pattinson suit. The Robert Pattinson suit is really cool. In many ways, it's like a mixture of like the Batman Arkham Origins suit with Batman Noel, the Lee Bermejo stuff, and like the Dark Knight, but more of in a tactical, realistic way. The cowl also is very reminiscent of the Adam West cowl. I know it's strange, even like the way the lining is, it's almost like he has expressions, like in the old comics or in the Adam West show. I love the metallic design. The bat emblem actually being a knife or like a batarang is very cool. Different gadgets, the little hand thing, he has like a grappling hook that comes out of his hand. He can just shoot for like a fast grapple. I love that. He doesn't use batarangs though. You also have a parachute where you can like zip in and kind of create like a parachute, kind of like a flying squirrel suit. And then like the cape has a very kind of poncho, kind of vampiric quality about it. I don't know, just the cowl and everything just feels like a raincoat or something. I like it. It's still armored. You can take shots. It also looks kind of homemade. Like it doesn't look too futuristic or expensive. Like you could tell there was budget put into it, but some of it feels a little homemade, and it kind of gives me vibes of like the original 89 suit from Michael Keaton. After that is the Christian Bale suit. I love both Batman Begins and The Dark Knight. Batman Begins is cool seeing the comic book Bat logo. The design of it looks like a comic book come to life. The gloves and the way the leather looks, I don't know. And that's why I love The Dark Knight. It's the first live action suit where he could actually turn his head. And even though it's a bit more spaced out, it's militarized. I kind of like how realistic and grounded this suit is. And it has the best of both the comic book world and the grounded world put into one. After that is the Dark Knight Returns / Batfleck suit. Dark Knight Returns is such a cool design. I guess a skinnier version would be like the Batman Year One suit. But like the way it came to life was like the most comic book accurate suit since Adam West, I would say, with Batfleck. And I love the gray and black design. And even though it kind of got an upgrade in Justice League, we got to see a Night Owl-esque kind of suit. We got to see the armor in BVS, straight from Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns. I love the just regular classic BVS look. That is such a cool suit, and I love it. It's just like the comic books come to life. It's very sleek. He can have like the advances of both Bell and Keaton where it looks comic book like, but then it's like tactical, it's bulletproof, it's all this other stuff. It's just awesome. The fact that they made the gray suit work and it wasn't laughable, it was like serious, and Batfleck, it's just perfect. I mean, he's just a perfect Bruce Wayne Batman. You can't get any more Batman than that. After that is the Batman Arkham Origins suit. I always love this suit. Yeah, it's a bit more black and kind of gray, but I love the padding and how it looks. It's very much like the Lee Bermejo stuff. And you could definitely tell a little bit of influence from the Nolan trilogy with this suit. You know, Roger Craig Smith plays a great Batman. I just love it. For an early Batman, it's pretty cool. He has more of like a grayscale white utility belt. But again, the gadgets are all the same as the other Arkham games. This time he has like a glue gun that can glue stuff together and stuff or float on water. He has electric gloves. It's just a really cool tactile suit that's also a bit more futuristic than his later suits. After that, at number 3 is the Batman Returns suit. I love the 89 suit, but the Returns suit is just pure perfection and probably my favorite of the live action movies, with the yellow emblem, the long ears, the more militarized kind of industrial looking armor instead of just the regular like ab armor. It has like, you tell it's like almost machine like. Everything about this is just pure Batman and scaled to perfection. And it can even glide, so what can I say? I mean, when you look at that, that's Batman. After that, at number 2 is Batman Arkham Asylum, and I guess Arkham City. I love this suit. It reminds me very much of like, what if Alex Ross and like the Tim Burton Batman suits combined? That's what it's pretty much like. It has like that muscular structure like the 89 suit, but then the cowl of like Returns and Alex Ross. I love it. It looks like all the live action comic Batman costumes put into one. Very sleek, cool bat look. This is iconic, and it's just like, this is the closest to comic Batman working in the real world. So much that if I ever want to cosplay or make a Batman fan film, I really want that live action suit. It's out there somewhere. I need that suit. Like seriously, someone hook me up and give me a bat suit. After that, at number 1, my favorite, even though it could be dated by today's standards, is the Neal Adams Batman suit. It has the color tone of the 60s, but Neal Adams and Denny O'Neil really reinvented the character in the 70s and brought him back to his darker film noir looks, you know, from like the 30s. He's still blue and gray, but they have the yellow emblem there, and what they do is they give him long ears. I mean, you look at this, and Tim Burton pretty much got influence from this suit. He just made it all black with the color palette, but when you look at that, that is Batman. Almost all the suits for the decades to come, they were influenced by this incarnation, and this is just iconic Batman at its finest. I mean, I look at this and it's Batman. And even though it has blue and gray, I just love the design of it. I love the use of the yellow emblem and the way they like, Neal Adams drew it, and the way it was shown. He was like the Dark Knight hiding in shadows. He wasn't like, look at me, I'm the Caped Crusader who's an Adam West Batman, and I'm just saying pow and making jokes. It's like, no. He was back to being the world's greatest detective. When I see Batman, this is what I think of. It's iconic. Forever tied with like the look of Batman. I always think of like this design. That's just a quick rundown of my top 10 favorite bat suits. Be sure to let me know your favorite bat suits down in the comments below, and you can check out these other Batman related videos for more content. May everyone stay safe and healthy. I hope you all have a happy Batman day. I'm going to probably watch some animated series episodes and a movie. And definitely listen to Kiss from a Rose and some U2 from the Batman Forever soundtrack. Till next time, everyone.